Hey you guys, it's Tara from Raw Food Livin', and in today's video I want to talk about a controversial subject, which is gaining weight on a raw vegan diet and whether it's normal and okay to gain weight. This video is going to be an open, honest, relatively unedited discussion of how I feel about gaining weight on a raw vegan diet and the misconceptions that people have about body image and body shape when they're coming to a raw vegan lifestyle. So when I started eating this way, that was 9 years ago. When I first went vegan, I started living a raw food lifestyle, and I experimented with a lot of different ways of eating raw until I finally committed to a raw vegan lifestyle 7 years ago. And when I started out, the only female body type that I saw was someone who was very, very thin, very slim, athletic looking, and all the people, all the women specifically that I looked up to had this body shape of looking really fit and toned. And I had this misconception that I see that is so widespread even now, and it's an assumption that if you eat a raw vegan diet, if you eat a diet composed of primarily fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds, low fat, high carb, with regular exercise, that you will automatically slim down to this shape. This is the normal shape, and not only that, but if you don't get to that shape, there's something wrong with you. And there's a reason that I'm standing here today in my bikini top. I don't usually wear this sort of outfit during videos, but the reason is that I want to normalize women looking normal and different body types, different body shapes. The problem I see with this ideal body image that we have in the raw vegan movement is that if you don't attain that body, you feel like you failed. And I'm speaking from experience here because I have now been living a raw food lifestyle for 7 years. And yes, there have been times where I've eaten cooked food when I'm on the Sea Shepherd ship. And I'm not saying that my journey has been perfect, because it hasn't. I don't really think anybody's journey with lifestyle is perfect. But I adhere to a raw vegan lifestyle, not because of dogma and I don't follow any particular plan, just because I feel good, because I eat this way and I feel amazing eating this way. And for as long as I feel amazing eating this way, I'm going to continue doing it. But for so many years of this journey, I didn't experience all the benefits I could have experienced because I was so stuck in this mindset of I'm not the ideal shape yet. I'm not the ideal body type yet. So I'm not going to be happy until I get there. And it was all about this progression of having to get to this end result of having this ideal body type, which was realistically having flat abs and, you know, a six-pack and a fit physique and being an athlete or an ultra runner or something like that. And I gave up so much happiness by choice, which is crazy because I felt good this whole time. You know, I obviously changed my diet as time went on and I've evolved on my raw vegan lifestyle, but I felt, generally speaking, good with each version of the raw food diet I was eating at the time. But I wasn't truly happy. And I could have been, I totally could have been happy. And this is what I want to say to you if you're watching this video and you don't have the ideal body type. Oh my God, heaven forbid you don't look like a slim athletic figure competitor by eating raw foods, is that you can choose to feel happy in your body right now, regardless of how it looks. And all along my raw vegan journey, I never had a mentor or a role model that I could look up to who looked like me, who said something like, look, it's okay if you don't fit into the norm of what a raw vegan is supposed to look like. And what does that even mean anyways? Who gets to decide what you're supposed to look like just because you live a specific healthy lifestyle? And you don't have to strive to be thin, and you can just love your body the way it is and just feel good and let go of all of these misconceptions and preconceived notions of what you are supposed to look like. And what happened a lot for me on my journey is that I was caught in that mentality of once I lose the last 5 or 10 pounds and get down to my slimmest body weight or my slimmest body size, then I can love myself. Then I can allow myself to feel happy because I will have reached my goal. Then I can inspire people. But until then, I have to feel like shit about myself, which is so insane to me now. I can't imagine living that way now. And what I have come to realize is that for me, maybe this isn't going to be the same for you, but I want to focus on how I feel. If I eat food and it feels good to me, and I generally feel good in my body, then what's the problem? Like, why do I need to fit into any kind of specific shape or size just because that's what society or a movement dictates that's what you're supposed to look like? And sometimes I am shocked and completely horrified by comments that I see online, and this perpetuates this kind of mindset. You know, I see my friend Christina, who is such a beautiful human being. She helps so many people, and I think she has a gorgeous body. She is a beautiful woman on the inside and on the outside. And I read some of the comments and I'm like, damn, it's no wonder we have this idea that we have to fit into this size, and if we don't reach there, then we are somehow less than. And it's because it's so easy to seek outside approval from other people, especially if you're putting yourself out there online. Absolutely, you will receive comments oftentimes that say nasty things about your body, that people who are really derogatory and are like, why is your stomach that size? Why are your thighs that big? Wow, you're really fat, maybe you should eat less. And it's because we seek this outside validation from other people for our own worth, really, that we feel like we have to adhere to these standards. We feel like we have to look the way other people want us to look. And I'm saying we don't. I'm saying let's stop this. I wasted so many years of my life not feeling good because I worried about what other people thought about the size of my stomach. Like, honestly, when it comes down to it, who gives a shit? Why does it matter? Seriously, I really sit here and wonder why, because I can do this, because I can grab flab on my stomach, why that makes me less of a person, or why that means to me, or why I thought it meant I couldn't make an impact in this world, or that I thought I couldn't be happy because of that. And that is so crazy to me now. So what I'm encouraging and promoting and suggesting in this video is that maybe we could actually have diversity in this movement. And maybe we don't all have to fit into one specific body size, just because a lot of people, and yes, a lot of people, when they eat raw, they slim down to this ideal body size of what, you know, most people want to look like, which is fit and athletic and whatever else. But maybe we don't all have to look that way. And I also want to suggest that just because you don't look that way, it doesn't mean you're lying about your diet. It doesn't mean that you are not exercising enough. It doesn't mean that you are not good enough, worthy enough, or deserving of happiness just like anybody else. And what it comes down to is loving your body as it is. It took me so long to get this. Like, this is within the last year of my life that I started to understand it doesn't matter. It seriously doesn't matter. All those years of my life I wasted with my thoughts consumed with the idea that I had to lose this last 5 or 10 pounds and then I would be good enough. I could have been spending on so many more important things, like being happy or going after my dreams, doing things that I'm passionate about, and not worrying about the size of my waist. This is the video I wish I had had over the past 7 years of eating raw. And this is for any of you out there who have been living a raw food lifestyle or a vegan lifestyle and felt like you had to be pressured to conform to this size and shape that is common amongst vegans and promoted on social media, to feel like you were vegan enough or to feel like you were good enough to spread this message of health, of helping animals. I want you to know that you are good enough regardless of your size. I think what matters most is the actions that people take, is how you are able to impact lives, whether you are able to help animals, help people. That's what matters. That's what you're going to be remembered for. And at the end of the day, one day when you die on this planet, do you really want to be remembered for being thin? Is that the most important thing? I'm gonna take a guess and say that it's actually not even slightly important. It's not important at all, actually. There's so many more things to focus our time and our energy and our passion on than the size of our waist, than the size of our body, and then obsessing over an ideal that is oftentimes impossible to reach. Give this video a thumbs up if you are ready to love your body as it is and throw out the window any ideals of what you think your body is supposed to look like, or trying to conform to society's norms or the movement's norms, any of that. And let me know in the comments below what you thought of this video. If you want to see more content like this, subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you guys next time.